Homeowners, when was the last time you checked on your home title? That's the legal record proving that you own your home. If your answer's never, then this is for you. Scammers, yeah, they're stealing titles and the equity in your home. That's their target. That's why I partnered with Home Title Lock, so you can find out today if you're already a victim. Use my promo code Anthony at HometitleLock.com, and you'll get a free title history report. Plus, you'll get a free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Libs hate law enforcement. And, I don't think you have to really argue this point. I think it's pretty well known. Just before talking about the guy in California that shot at an ABC affiliate because he was mad that they fired Jimmy Kimmel, and then they just bail him out. They give him bail. He was out on the streets. And then thank God the FBI stepped in and arrested him again. But that's how much they care about law enforcement, putting dangerous people away from society. They don't. They just don't. They've demonstrated that over and over and over again. Lives have been lost. Innocent people have been killed because of their lack of any real motivation to get criminals off the street. So this was a clip I was talking about earlier with Jasmine Crockett, Slavey Crockett. She says, well, why don't we just let you hear what she says about crime and criminals? And this is how they all think. This is absolutely how they think. They've twisted reality around into such a way where it is not even recognizable anymore. Jasmine, talk about crime and criminals.
I understood what was kind of pushing them there. And so I do want people to know that just because someone has committed a crime, it doesn't make them a criminal. That is completely different. Being a criminal is more so about your mindset. Committing a crime can come for a lot of different reasons.
So you could commit a crime for a bunch of reasons, but being a criminal is a mindset. And someone that commits a crime isn't necessarily a criminal. Oh, okay. All right. You. Well, that's typical of the left. That is quite typical of the left because it's all about making excuses. All about making excuses. Now, look, we're not all dummies here. I think we understand that if a kid walks in to a stationery store, if those are still a thing, and grabs a pack of gum and puts it in his pocket and walks out, I don't think he's a criminal. He's technically committed a crime. But as far as being a criminal, I don't think he's a criminal. I think most people would say, no, the kid's not a criminal. But I think what Ms. Crockett is talking about isn't that kid stealing some gum. She's talking about, well, criminals. You know, people that really do commit real crimes. This rash of looting that's going on. Because you don't need a riot to loot. You just go into a store, you go into a Lululemon, and you pack your arms with goods, and you run out. No one stops you. And then I guess you sell it to some Nigerian that puts it out on the corner and sells it at a deeply discounted rate. She would argue that those people aren't really criminals because what if you're hungry? Oh, my kids, my child's hungry. I had to steal food and diapers and formula for my child. What? I never see anyone running out of those stores with a big arms full of diapers. It's Louis Vuitton, and it's, wigs and makeup. Yeah. She wants to make an excuse for every crime that is committed. And all it does is make everything more dangerous. Mayor Johnson of Chicago, he's of the same mindset too, because he says he's got everything under control. Trump said he wants to go into Chicago and get the National Guard in there and work with law enforcement and really stop the body count that Chicago chalks up every week. Listen to what Mayor Johnson says about law enforcement, incarceration, jails. Check this out.
The fact of the matter is, no one has asked me to send federal troops into this city to make it safe. It has never come up. It never came up during the campaign. It's never come up in the first 2 years. The fact of the matter is, we are driving violence down on this city, and we're using every single resource that's available to us. Jails and incarceration and law enforcement is a sickness that has not led to safe communities. I'm going to work hard every single day to protect the people who are caught up in violence in this city. Guess why? You want to know why? Because the vast majority of them look like me. He doesn't talk to black mayors about what it's like to live in communities that have been disinvested in. So no, we're not going to succumb to the sickness and the evil that Dr. King warned us about a generation ago. This is a group project, but we're not going to allow the President of the United States of America or any of his ilk look at the work that we're doing across this country, and then now we're experiencing some level of reprieve, and now he wants to put his name on our paper.
Believe me, Trump doesn't want to put his name on your law, what you've done to Chicago as far as law enforcement goes, and arrests and getting crime down. You want to see crime go down, violent crime go down, get Trump in there. Because he's not going to sign off. I want to steal the great work you've done. It ain't going to happen. He would actually make a difference. And how must it feel to be on the Chicago police force when your mayor just called you a sickness? Law enforcement, incarceration, and jails are a sickness, and they do nothing to bring down crime. What? That's your mayor, Chicago. You thought Lori Lightfoot was a treat. Boy, you got this guy now. And that's what it is. That's why liberals, the left, Democrats, they hate law enforcement, and they do not want you to be safe.
Homeowners, when was the last time you checked on your home title? That's the legal record proving that you own your home. If your answer's never, then this is for you. Scammers, yeah, they're stealing titles and the equity in your home. That's their target. That's why I partnered with Home Title Lock, so you can find out today if you're already a victim. Use my promo code Anthony at HometitleLock.com, and you'll get a free title history report. Plus, you'll get a free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection.